So looking at it, bro, we got to go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
Okay, so the stock I purchased today had something related to crypto, and that's what blew up on Monday and yesterday on Tuesday. And I got into that one and I persisted to hold on to it. So if you're watching this, you can leave a comment in all caps, basically screaming at me to follow my stop loss because I did not have one today. I believed it was the right stock, but I didn't buy at the right setup. So I have to wait for my setup and my strategy. So make sure you yell at me about that, right? And I need to put a post-it note because I've pretty much decided that the stock market, that day trading is going to be my full-time job. And with that in mind, I have to have protocols that I abide by. Otherwise, I can't do the job anymore. Except the only thing is I'm going to end up firing myself. But yeah, the setup came up perfectly on WLDS. So after my first two losses on Camp and PMVP, I said, let me sit back and you need to sit back and think about what you're doing. You need to sit back and wait. But I was only waiting for the right stock. I wasn't waiting for the right setup, which is what I should have done. And you're going to see that. You're going to see today when it's 600 something, I only lost a few dollars. And I was like, and I said to myself, well, I have a good opportunity to make a good amount of money. But yeah, WLDS went from $2 to $10. So that went up 5x. So tomorrow, so I ended Monday over $500. I ended Tuesday over $600. And I'm ending Wednesday today with less than $400, 360 something. But if I double my money today, I'm going to end tomorrow with 700 something dollars. So that's just the thing I'm going to be looking out for. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I'm just ready for that, you know. A lot of stuff has been blowing up. Good thing is I'm in a super hot market, absolutely blazing hot market. I said to myself, if you can't make money in this market, you're a shit trader. So I am definitely a shit trader by that standard. And I'm not going to pretend, I'm not going to try and change the rules. That's what I said yesterday. I believe I did. So yes, I am a shit trader and I need to stick to my stop loss. I never seem to have one in mind, but I just have to be disciplined. Like even tomorrow, I might take one trade. Yeah, this is the stock that really blew up. And I saw that stock before it rocketed up. And I just didn't want to because a lot of the companies from Israel have ended up falling down significantly. And but it did produce the right setup that I was looking for. And that's the funniest part about it. So I picked RBNE. That was my entry right there. And then it kept on falling all day. I didn't sell until all day after it was falling. So, yeah, and I noticed it went from one of the top stocks as far as percentage gainers, and it kept on falling. It was the only one I saw with crypto news. It was the first thing I saw. But I said, as the day was going on, it kept on going further and further down. And it just kept on barcoding. There was no big movements for the rest of the day. After that first hour from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And I saw other stuff gapping up, like halting up. And I was like, phew, that shit is crazy. But doubling my money tomorrow is not too far off, as long as it produces the right setup. I do have to go somewhere early tomorrow, but yeah. And I'm going to release a quick video for y'all just talking about my life. And just like some of the stuff I look back on. So, yeah, I'm going to make sure that I'm ready for this. And I'm going to make sure that, what am I talking about? Yeah, I'm going to make sure that I'm ready for tomorrow. And just, yeah, I'm really confident I'm going to make money tomorrow. Like I'm going to close hopefully above $700. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to have 500, 600, 300, 700. Right. So hopefully. But as long as I make money, I make money. So, yep, that's the goal. And just after that, as long as I stick to what I stick to, then yeah, I'll be fine. And good thing is I didn't use all my buying power. I would have lost even more money. So, yeah. And if I kept on holding, it would be even lower. So, yeah, it's a bummer, but it's a hot market, and it was really a foolish trade that I made. The first two I got out early because I was in very low. The problem is when I put a lot of money into trades, I stick with it because I want it to work out. And that's my issue. But yeah. Yeah, the stock I picked is still continuing to go down after market close. So yeah, I'm just gonna just be careful about that. So yeah, don't even touch anything unless it has news. You can see right there where I started and where I left off, and you're gonna see where that price movement went. Yeah, I need. Let me. Matter of fact, I said I'm gonna write it down. I'm actually going to legitimately write this down to make sure I abide by the stop loss. I'm gonna like put it right next to my iPad and phone the next time that I need to make a trade or something. So, um, let me get a pen right now so I don't forget. But yeah, that's something I definitely need to work on. So yeah. But yeah, I just need to do that, do that, do that, do that. Pull this out.